Did you know that if you're trying to manifest anything, if you hold any frequency of resentment, it's really hard to get that flow? So the question is, why is that a problem? Why would resentment be the thing or the emotion or the frequency that actually prevents you from manifesting and being your own alchemist? I'm Susan Kennard. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I want to talk to you about this because it was one of the things that I had to overcome myself 100%, is that I had to heal those relationships that I had unwanted emotions held on from. So whether that is just seeing, hi there, just seeing who's coming on live. So make sure you say hi to me. So one of those things is that when you have any frequency of known resentment held within you, that's something you can heal, right? But what happens if you have resentment of being human from other times before, or resentments that you don't even know are held in your frequency? So how do you know that that's happening? Well, the way that you know that's happening is because when you think about your manifesting ability, does it frustrate you? Does it make you feel angry that you can't manifest, or that you're not manifesting at the speed that you want to? Does it make you feel like, what is the point? These are all indicators that you may be holding resentment, and you are probably holding a frequency of resentment of being human. So how does that work? It works in a way that when we have resentment of being human, then we're actually resenting Mother Earth. And just pause in that moment to think about that. So if we're resenting the very thing that supports us in this human form, then we're resenting support from Mother Earth. And so, of course, it was our birthright to actually be an alchemist, be on our ascension pathway, live our mission, and truly be able to manifest and create anything we want. In fact, we should be able to just wave our magic wand. It's quite fun, isn't it? So we should be able to just wave our magic wand and just create. So there are aspects of us that stop us from doing that. So it doesn't matter how much work you've done on yourself. You know, I've been working on myself for, like, goodness knows, 25, nearly 30 years. As we go to that next frequency of the next part of our mission, then there are other things for us to tidy up. And I know that when I won the writers' competition for my book, Awaken the Light Within Your Heart, with Hay House, what happened was, wow, I had to do a lot of work. And it was because I was going to the next frequency of being a published author, which will happen actually in a few weeks. And that actually led me down a journey of healing these parts of me where I didn't feel supported in other lifetimes. I didn't feel that the universe supported me or God supported me. There were lots of religious lifetimes I had to heal. And now I feel completely aligned, completely ready to step on a stage, you know, and talk about my book and my journey. But then I had all this fear that came up. Okay. And this fear was actually, I'm not going to be supported and all of those things. And so that led me to realize that I wasn't sure about the human part of me. After doing this work, it made me realize I wasn't sure about that human part of me. I knew that as a soul, I was here for a really important reason, as you are, but I didn't know that I was holding on to the fact of, like, you know, my physical vehicle that carries my soul had lots of aspects of trauma or other aspects that I needed to heal. And it was to go to the next level of my expansion. Okay. So does any of that make sense to you as I'm talking about it? Are you holding a frequency of resentment? Because that's a really important thing for you to release. So if you have resentment of your mother, then resentment of your mother leads you to actually stop that flow of receiving within your heart. Okay. Resentment of father stops that flow of you being able to really bring in that source energy of truly aligning to your mission. Makes sense, right? And so when we release those resentments, which I think we're going to do a process today, and I think that would be really helpful for everybody to do a process where we can access this resentment that we might be holding. And I don't want you to take it as you're a bad person or there's something wrong with you. But if you want to be able to manifest and be your own alchemist, you need to release the frequency of resentment 100%. Okay, so let's come into our heart space. Hi, Roshni. We've just been on the retreat, which was a whole hour and a half. Roshni was there, where we were looking at all of the parts of us where we just didn't feel um, in alignment with our mission, or there was a block to our mission. And this will be on replay on my newsletter this week. So if you missed that and you want to get the replay to release those blocks, a block from childhood and blocks from other lifetimes, then a Mother Mary comes in as well, which is lovely, healing the baby self. Then you want to sign up to my newsletter if you're not already on it, which you pop over to my website, which is susankennard.co.uk, where you get a pop-up box. Just put your email, your name, and you've got a free gift there as well. And then you'll get my newsletter this week when it goes out. Okay, so let's put our hands on our heart and just close your eyes. Obviously, if you're driving, you wouldn't want to do this. You'd do it when you're not driving. And just take a really beautiful deep breath in. And connect into your heart. And as you connect into your heart, I want you to expand that light within your heart out. And just as you breathe, you can see that light expanding and expanding. And I can kind of see it as golden sparkling light. So each breath that you take, just imagine that you're connecting with that golden sparkling light. And then down into your body, into every cell of your body, just connecting with that light. And then connect with your earth star under your feet. You may be able to see it as a crystal star, or you may just see it as a star. It's perfect wherever you are. And I want you just to have a look at the roots coming from your feet. Have a look at them. Do they seem sparkly? Do they need a bit of colour? What do they look like? Are they spreading right out across the earth, down into the roots of the earth? Or are they on the surface? Just observe without any judgment, of course. And then I want you to connect with the star above your head, which is your soul star. And just connect with the expansion of that soul. And do you feel like there is a real connection to this soul star? Or do you feel like it's separated from you? And once again, just connect with how that feels without judgment. And then come back into your heart space. And now I want you just to feel into how it feels when you connect with the frequency of resentment. Where do you feel it in your body? Do you feel it in your head? Do you feel it in your throat? Excuse me. Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your solar plexus? Down to your legs, to your feet, your hips. Where do you feel it? And I want you to come into your heart, just really connect into your heart, because wherever you feel it in your body, I'm going to teach you how you can heal it yourself. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to invite our guides to step in, and I'm going to teach you how to use your healing sound to release the resentment that you hold in your frequency. Okay. So just come into your heart, take a deep breath and breathe out. And then you're going to ask for the healing sound specifically for you to release the resentment of mother first. Okay, so we're going to go resentment of mother first. So just take a deep breath. And then whatever sound comes out, just do that sound, that healing sound. Good. And then I want you to connect down with your roots and just notice if anything changed with the roots down from your feet into the ground. You may see some more sparkles. If nothing changed, come back and just take another deep breath and ask for the healing sound to release resentment of mother. Just try that one again. And if you did release that resentment of mother, then try resentment of father now. So take a deep breath, the healing sound to release resentment of father. Sometimes it's a low tone that comes in. Okay, and then connect with your star above your head and just see how it feels. Does it feel more connected? Do you feel more connected? And then let's come into our heart and let's ask for the healing sound to release any lifetimes, any experiences of the feeling of the resentment of being human. So across all timelines, all lifetimes, in this lifetime as well. Okay. So we're going to take a really deep breath and then allow the sound to come through to release that. Good. And we're just going to come in and activate this. Actually, I'm just hearing this coming in. Normally this comes in my 5-minute frequency tune up, but they're bringing this activation to just receive this. And watch your roots into the ground and watch your earth, your soul star, your soul star, and how connected you feel afterwards. So one sec, here we go. Take a deep breath and release. And now just check in with your frequency. Just see how it feels. Do you feel more connected to your earth star? Do you feel more grounded? Do you feel more connected to your soul star? And so you've released a frequency of resentment of mother, resentment of being human, and resentment of father. So let me know how you feel in the chat. Hi everyone, thanks for being here. Let's just see. How's everyone feeling? What did you get a sense of? I'd love to hear if your roots were more sparkly. So one of the things when I do private sessions with people is I see how someone manifests. I can see what frequency they're in, whether they're in the ascension frequency of alchemy or whether they are struggling with that, so struggling with money or whatever. I can see that, and I can see how connected they are to source as well. So let me just see. Ah, Roshni, brilliant. So much freedom. That's amazing. So that's a very simple exercise you can use, and you can use that. You can use your healing sound for everything. Something that I teach my members, is that you remember that you have this within you. You just need to remind yourself that you have these tools. So I just want to pull a couple of cards. Guides are guiding me, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pull a couple of Work Your Light cards and see what the guides have to say about what we've just done, because it'll be interesting to see what they say about how that is going to enhance our lives going forward. Okay. And in the 5-minute frequency tune up, which will go out on Friday morning, we're going to be doing more light language and more healing around resentment. Okay, so there will be whatever I get guided to do. So definitely make sure that you like and subscribe, so that you get all my notifications. Okay, let's look at this one and see what we get. Amazing. Oh wow, this is so cool. Uh, Imrana, where are you being called to journey to? What a beautiful card. So as you look at that card, what are you getting from that? Perhaps where are your guides guiding you? On the retreat we just ran, we were talking about what is your next steps on your mission. Where are you going on your mission? What are you being guided to? So as you look at this picture, listen to what comes into your heart. So as I look at it, I'm being drawn to the water. So I do work overseas, but the sense I get is I'm really drawn to the water there. Okay, so I have to go into my heart. What does that mean? Well, I feel travel for me. Who knows? I live in the moment, but I'm feeling traveling. What are you feeling as you look at that card for you? I think one of the key things when we are in our alchemy frequency, I'm going to pull another card. When we're in alchemy frequency, then we are really listening to our own message. Yeah, we're listening to our own message. We're listening, we're trusting, we're listening to our own messages. And let's just see what else the guides want to say to us. So the ever unfolding rose. So we are all unfolding, we are all expanding. We're all here for a really important reason. As I always say, it's my mission to help you on your mission. So that's exactly what I talk about all the time. But this ever unfolding rose, it's everything is what I'm hearing as well is everything's happening for you. It's not happening to you. And if something is happening and you feel it's happening to you, then take a step back and say, well, what is that emotion? What do I need to use my healing sound for example? Yeah. What might be stopping you from blossoming? Let me read in the chat. Yeah, if you don't feel any different, okay, then so Pat, I'm just responding to your message. So if you do that process and you're not feeling any different, then when you connect with your guides and you're asking for the healing sound, what I'm hearing for you, Pat, is holding on. So you're holding on and you're not letting go. No judgment. That's just what I'm hearing. So as you're holding on, you're not allowing that healing to happen. Does that make sense to you? So you might ask for the healing sound so you can let go of control. Yeah. And as you let go of control, you're allowing the expansion of the healing to come through you. And if you find it hard to do it like this, you might want to have a bath or do it in the shower. Epsom salt bath is the best. But if you have a shower, you can do it in the shower and just ask for that healing sound because you're going to be showered with that water as well, which holds an incredible frequency. Okay, Michelle, opening my heart to love me even more. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, expansion. Yeah, it's, I mean, our emotions, yeah, we're a constant journey, aren't we? You know, it's not, we don't get it done in one day, and we just have a constant awareness. And the more we have that awareness, the more we can create, the more we can have fun with creating. And we become our own alchemist. You know, we're like, oh, that makes me feel happy, so I'll have more of that. Yeah, or where else can I serve? You know, where can I be the best service for humanity? It's a great question to ask. Yeah. And another little tip is when you wake up in the morning, you can imagine your heart being filled with light. Send that up to the universe, up to the sky, up to the universe, and then out to the world, to all of those humans, and then bring it back to your heart. That's all you need to do when you wake up in the morning. So before you reach for your phone, messages, before you reach for coffee, whatever it is, just do that while you're lying in your bed and just send that light out. Because if you have no time to do anything else for the rest of the day, you've set that intention. So I'm going to leave it there. So much love to you all. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be excited about what comes through for the 5 minute frequency for Friday morning. I don't do that one live. I pre-record that one, but it goes out at 7:30 a.m. UK. And so it'll be coming to you whatever time you wake up in the morning. I know that my good friend Roshni absolutely loves the 5 minute frequency and she gets it early in the morning. So I'm glad that I kind of make it come out at that time. So much love to everybody. See you very soon. And thank you for joining me on my channel. Much love. Bye for now.